I first saw this video on a video that Tariq Nasheed made. And this was a short clip that he showed. And to be perfectly honest, when I saw this clip on his video, I had to literally silence the computer, had to turn it down, and I had to sit there in silence and ponder and meditate on what I just seen and what I heard. I had to get my emotions intact because it upset me. Hearing this young boy cry out like he was couldn't help but put an image in my mind that me being a father, walking up on this scene with my son in a chokehold, I would either have to risk my life or spend time in prison, because the cop that has this boy in a chokehold, and this article keep referring to him as a man, but he looks like a boy to me. He looks like a teenager. Now, he sounds like a young boy, or he could be a foreigner, an African, that's crying out because maybe they're not used to being put in this condition. But hearing this young man cry out put an image in my mind that I'd have to put a bullet in that cop's brain. I could not allow him to continue to live knowing that he was choking the life out of my son. More black men need to start standing up in defense of their children. I'm not saying defend them in their wrong, but when they are being treated wrong at the point of losing their life, then you as a father need to step in by any means necessary to save your child, even if it means costing you your life. See, it's interesting how people can stand around and record this and watch this happening, especially if you have family members with you. People are now so controlled or conditioned that they watch and allow things like this to happen. And of course, they may speak out while they're recording, but no one steps in to try to save this young man's life. And maybe because these white women were crying out and telling these white cops that we're watching you, then he decided to turn him over, take out his nightstick. And I'm sure in his mind, he just felt he was doing something. He was practicing something that he was taught in the academy. So now's his opportunity to put it to work. But see, me watching this stirred up some emotions inside me, man. And I usually don't get upset when I watch stuff like this because we only see a portion of the video. We don't see the whole video. And of course, we don't see the whole of this video, what caused him to be put in that position. But the article reads, police choked out man for selling water without a license. Now, there's nothing in this article where it stated this young man did anything to deserve to be choked out like this. And see, this is why the system is fighting so hard. Mainly the demon craps are fighting so hard to disarm American citizens. And for you demon craps out there that's following them, and you're fighting for gun control, you're fighting for your own safety to be taken away from you. You're fighting to have the right to defend yourself taken away, just like the right to discipline your children were taken away, because you had people at that time saying that, yes, we need to protect the children from these parents that's abusing them. We need to do something about that. So what they did was they stepped in and they took the right of the parent away from the parent to discipline their child. Now a child could have his parent arrested for just slapping him. You put your hands on your child, or you discipline your child physically, and your child can have you arrested. So now you have so many parents that's afraid to discipline their child. So just like they took away the rights from parents to discipline their child, now they want to take away your rights to defend yourself. Just imagine if this was a nation without guns. The only people that had guns was law enforcement. Now, if nobody have guns but law enforcement, what's the purpose of them having guns? What's the threat? Why would they shoot someone that's unarmed? So for them to disarm the citizens, they would need to disarm police, because then we would have police feeling justified shooting you, and you have no way to defend yourself. Now, I was going to comment on that video of the police in New York City that was sprayed down with water. In the beginning, I kind of felt sorry for them because they just took it. Because no one really should have to go through that. But then, like, when I watch videos like this, and I'm going to let you watch the video, but when I watch videos like this, then my mind says, they're lucky that was just water. See, they're making a big thing out of the cops having water poured on them. But yet, when the cops choke out a young black male, they feel empowered and justified in doing that. And there's no apologies. But now you have black people that's apologizing for them pouring water on these cops. See, this is why they want you disarmed. But I'm gonna stop talking and let you watch this video. Like I said, the first time I saw this was on Tariq Nasheed's video. He had a clip on there, and I had to find this because watching this, it really upset me. Now, you see, it says, police choke out man for selling water without license. I can't breathe. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? But check this out.
Yeah, you are choking. Yeah. Saying he's resisting won't make him be resisting. I'm watching you. And we're all on camera and it's going in. Relax your hold on. Leave the kid alone.
Coming through, guys.
He wasn't resisting either. We all
Someone gotta help somebody, please.
We got it on tape, don't worry.
Your arm out. Take your arm out. Quit resisting.
Saying he's resisting won't make him do it. Bullshit.
Back up.
Unless he be after us.
You're not in your room at all, man.
No resisting whatsoever. You guys should be ashamed of yourself.
Back up.
They need to train these
Hey,
guys.
it's on me.
I know he's selling water. He's a horrible criminal.
Back up. Back up.
Hey, it's not illegal to stand where you want, you guys. It's over.
Yeah, I'm standing where
Crime scene. Back up.
crime has been committed by you. You're the only one who committed a crime.
Back up. we pass? We pass. Just chill out. Go ahead. Reggie.
666-7205. That's 702 area code. 702 what? 666-7205. Thank you. 666-7205.
We got it,
We got it, baby. We got it.
666-7205.
Yes.
Okay, got it. 666-7205.
Got it. Is there somebody we should call? Just send him the video. He's going to give it to his lawyer. Thank you. That's what'll happen. Just give him the video. This is crazy.
Okay, now, dude, he seemed too empowered, man. Without that badge and gun, he wouldn't be doing that. He looks like a punk, right? And I'm gonna put the article on the bottom, and you guys can read it for yourself. I get upset just watching this, man, because it makes me just want to grab this dude and put him in a chokehold myself. You know, the cop that's doing it. You know, so men, we need to step up and start protecting our sons, man, and our daughters by any means necessary. Because, like I said, I always, every now and then, I may put it out there that the only round that's able to go through or penetrate a bulletproof vest is a rifle round, right? So when your child's life is in danger in a situation like this, that cop right there deserves a bullet in his brain. He deserves a bullet in his brain. Do whatever you need to do to protect your child against unlawful cops like this. So feedback, tell me what you think, subscribe, and listen, on the bottom, right under this link that I'm going to put down there, I have a link to where I have, I'm trying to come down off this anger because I'm feeling this, you know, and I don't like it, right? Because it's happening too often. They're getting away with it, and the thing that upsets me the most is the fact that there's so many black people out there that's on that Democrat plantation. And I completely understand that it's not about Democrat and Republican, because in many cases they're all the same. I understand that. But because of what the Democrats stand for, they have a history of slavery, of the KKK. That's their history. So as long as you stay on that plantation and you're fighting and protesting for their agenda, you putting you and your children deeper and deeper into the clutches of the beast. They want to disarm you, and you're helping them to disarm you. They are not going after the criminals with illegal guns. They're coming after the legal citizens with legal guns that have not committed crimes. Those are the ones that they're after, and you're helping them to disarm you, to keep you from having to defend yourself against situations like this. This is why they want you disarmed, and you're helping them. So there's a link below this link where you can get some items, hat, t-shirts, hoodies, you know, support the channel. If you don't want to click the donate button, then go buy some items from that Teespring link that's on the bottom here. So my mind is not too clear, so now I'm gonna have to clear my mind again. I'm gonna have to meditate and woosah because I'm upset, all right? And I don't like being upset. So feedback, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm fearless.